Welcome to a special episode of the Hearthstone Report. Not they're all special, but this one is special. We have nerfs, and here's an even more special thing about this. I don't know the nerfs. I walked in this door. I had a busy day.
I had a busier day.
Want to put $5 on it?
Dude, I had to study for an exam the whole day, but it doesn't matter right now.
I threw a couch outside of my second store window, then pulled it back in throughout the basement window, then transported another piece of furniture in the back of the car all the way around the house, and put that in through the front door where the couch used to be. Did you do that today?
No.
I did that. Anyway, I do not know the nerfs. JJ knows the nerfs. And,
I know the nerfs.
The idea is that I react to the nerfs live as I'm going to see them soon, and I'm also going to give predictions, or a quick idea at least of what I hope or think it's going to be. So I'm pretty sure that, you said it's 5 cards.
Yes.
5 cards, and I'm going by deck. So I think they're going to hit Control Warrior, and I think they're going to hit Conjurer's Mage. Those seem to be the most broken decks that for sure need... Warrior, in my opinion, does not. Mage needs all the hits, in my opinion. But I think the community would agree that those two decks are definitely in need of some adjustment. And then, I'm not so sure. Maybe they'll do something about the prismatic lens into tip the scale sort of shenanigans in a fun way. But I wouldn't really immediately come up with a way to do that. And another idea to have would be... maybe they have just revoked some of the Doomsday buffs that they put on stuff that they realized was just too strong, or has too strong of a potential, or interferes with stuff that they might do in the future. Stuff like Crystology or extra arms or something like that. That might not at first come to mind, but might be an issue later on. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. It might be something completely different.
No, you're actually pretty close.
I'm pretty close.
And by that I mean you pretty much got the archetypes and one card correct. Let's switch over to the screen view and let's actually scroll
Let's see what we have.
down and let's go.
I'm curious, man. I'm excited for this. I see Mage. Conjurer's Calling is nerf. Let's go. That's good. 3 to 4 mana.
Yes.
So that might make it a bit more bearable. I'm not sure if that's going to fix the issue entirely.
Probably not.
The question is, putting it at 5 mana, does it kill it? I can see this at 5 too.
I actually saw a very good suggestion. They could have just made Grave Horror 11 instead of 12. Yeah.
They could have, yeah.
And then you don't have taunts, and aggro can still have a decent chance against Conjurers.
that would have been an interesting possibility. But this looks... I mean, it's good. It's good that they addressed it, of course.
Well, the point that they listed here is that if you try to use it in like the early mid game, then you can't use it twice on the same turn nearly as early.
Yeah, exactly. So
which I guess is fair enough.
I definitely like this. This is a perfect card to get hit.
This is definitely, I think, also reasonable enough that it's still going to be played. Which is generally good, I think. A nerf that doesn't kill the card, but reduces like the brokenness significantly.
Exactly. So that is good. What else do we have? Luna's nerf! Thank you! They put it back! How did I not mention that card? It's like the most broken card in the game right now.
For some okay, first of all, I would have appreciated if they put it at 6 for first.
No. Put it at 12. God, I hate this card. I should have easily predicted that. Why did I not? That might be more broken than Conjurer's Calling.
Luna's is back to where it used to be.
Turns out that was the
So you mentioned Boomsday being partially reverted, and that is definitely
turns out that's by far the correct choice. That card was insane.
Yeah.
Alright, I see Warrior. What else? What they give me? Oh, they changed Boom. He's now 9 mana?
Yes.
But he's got the same effect?
Yes. Nothing about Boom changed.
He's no longer Dr. 7? What? 9 mana card. Alright, what do we think about this? Comes down 2 turns later, potentially.
And you can't hero power the turn you play.
Can't hero power the turn
unless you have like a coin and you dedicate yourself to it.
Right. So it's probably gonna slow it down a little bit. Does it make it much weaker against aggro? Maybe a little bit. In control matchups, I don't think it'd have much of an effect.
I think that's pretty much the point. This nerf doesn't do that much.
See, I'm a big Warrior player, and I gotta say I like this nerf.
Because the thing is,
this is not going to kill the deck by any means.
The strong thing is that you get all of your mechs have rush, and you can clear any given aggro board relatively easily, and that doesn't change. It's just
once he comes down, he comes down. And I mean, I still like this card.
Warrior can reasonably survive against aggro until turn 9.
Yeah, exactly. They have enough removal, so
or I guess 10 because 9 is kind of just an armor play. We have 2 more.
I like this nerf. This is good. priest. It is extra arms.
Yes.
That's something that makes sense to me.
So I recently looked at the new Vision Syndicate Data Reaper report, and they listed as one of the stronger decks the new combo priest, the OTK one, and that also runs extra arms. That was not a very popular deck necessarily, it was just a relatively good one.
Yeah.
And while it's still in the upswing, they're already nerfing it. But by the way, I don't think we've mentioned, but it was on the screen before. August 26th, that is Monday, is when the nerfs go live.
Does the deck include quest?
No.
Alright.
It used to for some builds, but it turns out not to actually be worth it. So yeah, extra arms, maybe out of that deck, probably out of that deck.
Or the least expected card so far, but one that makes sense if you think about it twice.
So, do you have any idea what the last one's gonna be?
Is it a big one? Is it a boomer?
It is a
Let me think for a second. So, Luna's was obvious and I didn't get it. I mentioned Dr. Boom, I mentioned extra arms, and Conjurer's Calling. So those were all some that I expected. Maybe this one's not one that I expect at all. Is it addressing the Paladin at all?
Nope.
It's not addressing Paladin. Let's see. It's not Hyena Alpha or anything, right?
No.
It's not addressing that. Don't think Bizodian then either.
I think this is getting to a point where either you make a guess or I'm just gonna reveal it.
I'm gonna make a final. I'm like realistic guess or what I wish it to be. Let me just make.
I don't care. Just make a guess.
I'm gonna make a realistic guess. Shaman quest, now more minions required. It's Barnes. Okay, I don't care about this. I don't play WoW, but I think people appreciate that.
Actually,
it's Barnes.
People don't care that much because, first of all, Barnes isn't even entirely a key card in this deck. It's definitely the one that can get it going, but
it's Barnes.
Also, some people don't even run Barnes to not get him in the resurrect pool, and it's 1 mana.
Yeah, I haven't seen.
It's a 1 mana nerf.
Yeah, I haven't seen Barnes in a while. I have not seen Barnes.
So yeah, Barnes is nerfed.
I mean, I can appreciate it, I guess. Okay, great. So Barnes, I'm not a wild player, but I don't care about that at all.
Quickly double check if they have said that. I don't think they mention full dust refunds, but normally that's how this would work.
Yeah, you're supposed, or usually when cards are nerfed, FYI, you're going to get full dust refund for the card that's being nerfed. So say you had yes.
That their integration doesn't work perfect.
Say you had your Dr. Boom Man Genius, you decided you don't want to play it after this. There's going to be a period after the nerf goes live where you can disenchant it for the 1600 dust. Quick review on this. I like this nerf a lot. First reaction, I really like this. I think this is one of the better ones they have done.
I'm happy that I finally get the dust to craft some decks.
Yeah, exactly, right? You can get Lunas,
Conjurers if I want to get rid of it. And Barnes.
Yeah, Barnes too.
So I got at least
3200.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not bad.
3.2k.
I definitely like this. I think we'll see how Mage and Warrior are looking after this. I don't think they're gonna die, but I think they're gonna be balanced. A bit more turned down to earth, like Mage especially.
And of course, that makes aggro a stronger archetype as a whole. If like 2 of the major control decks are weaker, which
Murloc Shaman might be deck number 1 in
not
a few
that huge of a fan of, but Murloc Shaman is really good. I'm interested to see where the priest goes, because the nerf itself shouldn't affect him that much. So I still have hopes for the priest.
The combo priest.
Yes. We're gonna see about that, and then I mean, Murloc Shaman, Zoo Warlock, those are decks to look out for.
Murloc Pally.
Oh boy,
Murloc Pally too.
Murloc Paladin is crazy. Quest Pally as well, I think, to some degree.
Quest Paladin is actually really strong. That's something they could have taken a look at, to be completely honest with you. Because Paladin Quest is tough right now.
I think it's the strongest quest deck right now.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Does not surprise me right now. It's looking pretty good.
And that was, I think, the one we were the least excited about when it was announced.
Yeah, maybe like a Warrior or something, or
No, Warrior was horrible.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Oh, right, as another least excited. Yeah. But yeah, we're looking at Priest and a Shaman, but yeah.
I like this nerf a lot. I think this is gonna do a lot of good because I remember this just like you playing these days, and I remember the exact line of argumentation they brought against Naga Sea Witch when they were moving for its nerf is that people are playing 4 or 5 8/8 giants on turn 5. How is that? How does that make sense? Like, and then they literally came out with that doesn't make sense in Hearthstone. That shouldn't be happening. And then they printed Khadgar and Conjurer's Calling in the same expansion. So I hope that does a little bit of making up for all the bullcrap that deck has done so far. Y'all warrior haters out there are gonna celebrate the Dr. Boom nerf, but I think for the greater good,
really doesn't do that much.
We'll see how much it does. I think it's not gonna shave off more than 0.5% of the deck's win rate, really. Maybe like 1.
And also, then the fact that other decks also got weaker might make it so that the win rate remains very consistent. Actually,
Quest Paladin will be much stronger because Quest Paladin to a degree can already be Control Warrior and Conjurer's Mage if they don't high roll, and with Lunas now being 7 again, they're not gonna high roll that much, so that makes it much better actually. So I like this. I really like these nerfs.
Looking forward to the Paladin Quest.
What I appreciate about this most, by the way, is them recognizing a mistake they've made with the buffs, with buffing specific cards and reverting it. That we haven't seen that much. We've seen it like way back in the day with Unleashed Hounds being changed back and forth. But the Lunas and the extra arms, they've taken a look at what they've done with that, and not even extra arms. See, I can see it makes sense, but it hasn't been broken so far to a point where it's disgusting. But Pocket Galaxy most certainly has. So I really appreciate them looking at that and taking it back and saying we had a bit of an oopsie there. So for me, great nerf. I really like this. Let me know. Let me know what you think about it though in the comments. And also in our Discord server, which you can join, by the way. Link to that is in the description below. It's free for everyone. We have a great community there to discuss stuff like this and other Hearthstone news, decks, ideas, guides, blah, 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 beginner stuff. Or just have fun and come up with some fun challenges together and get better at the game. So go join that. Would appreciate to see you there soon. And until then, drop a like on the video, and we're going to see you in the next one. JJ.
That's it.
That's it.